Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillahilladzi hadana lihada wa ma kunna linahtadiya laula an hadana Allah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Alhamdulillah, dear brothers and sisters in Islam, inshallah today 29 September 2012 or 13 Dhul Qaidah 1433 Hijriah. Inshallah, we continue study the book of Riyadh Saliheen. So we have weekly lessons on Riyadh Saliheen. And welcome to the guests who are coming from Malaysia. Jazakumullah khair. And today, inshallah, we study chapter 28 of Riyadh Saliheen. So we discuss Riyadh Saliheen, book which written by An Nawawi, rahimahullah. And today, inshallah, we'll continue reading chapter 28. English is okay. Of course, English okay.
Bisa.
So previously, chapter 27. Yesterday we discussed about bab ta'zim hurumatil muslimin wa bayan hukukihim. Bab about respecting the honor of a Muslim. So we need to respect the honor of a Muslim, and also explanation about hukukihim, about the right of a Muslim. Okay, the right of a Muslim. Among the important hadiths mentioned by Imam Nawawi in the previous chapter is how Prophet ﷺ make example that Muslim is like a bunyan and Muslim is like jasad. First, from the hadith An Abi Musa radiyallahu anhu. From Abi Musa radiyallahu anhu, qala Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Abu Musa said that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Al-mu'minu lil-mu'min kal-bunyan yashuddu ba'duhum ba'da. Dan al-mu'min among other mu'min kal-bunyan, like a building. And Prophet ﷺ make example, what is the character of a building? So this is like a building called bunyan, and then Prophet ﷺ give detailed explanation. What is building means by Prophet ﷺ? Means the building is yashuddu ba'duhu ba'da. So Muslims should strengthen each other. One Muslim strengthen the other Muslim. And even Prophet ﷺ at that time make example by his hand. In the explanation, in the hadith, وَشَبَّكَ بَيْنَ أَصَابِعِهِ. Shabbaka means Prophet ﷺ perform like this. To make example, Muslim strengthen each other like this one. Okay? And in another hadith, the hadith that we read Muttafaqun alayh from Bukhari and Muslim. Another hadith, An Nu'man ibn Bashir radiyallahu anhuma, qala Rasulullah sallallahu from Nu'man ibn Bashir, that Prophet sallallahu said, Mathalul mu'minina fi tawaddihim wa tarahumihim wa ta'atufihim. The picture of a mu'min, how they interact each other, how they love each other, how they take care of each other. Mathalul jasad, it's like a body, a body. Okay? And then again, Prophet ﷺ made detailed explanation. What is the body which mean by Prophet ﷺ? Okay? So this is how Prophet ﷺ communicate, like a body, and then Prophet ﷺ make example. What is mean by body? إِذَا اشْتَكَى مِنْهُ عُضْوٌ تَدَاعَ لَهُ سَائِرُ الْجَسَدِ بِالسَّهْرِ وَالْهُمَى. A body means, what means by Prophet ﷺ, if one part of the body is hurt, then the other part of body respond by sahar wal huma. Sahar means unable to sleep, unable to be relaxed. The other part of the body unable to relax. Wasahar wal huma. Huma means fever. So these two as a response that the other part of the body is hurted. So these two things. Another important thing from the last chapter is that Prophet ﷺ said to Arab Badui. At that time, Prophet ﷺ kissed a little boy. Prophet ﷺ kissed little boy, and then this Badui said, "We never kiss our boy. We never kiss our children." Then Prophet ﷺ said, in one of the saying, Prophet ﷺ said, "Man la yarhamin nas, la yarhamhullah." So this is important for us. Man la yarhamin nas, la yarhamhullah. Who didn't give love to human beings, then Allah SWT will not give him love. Okay? Ya.
Oh, mobil sudah sampai.
Ya.
Tamam ya.
Ya. Hai, no. Jazakallah khair. Sonic. Okay. So the story is an interesting story that Arab Badui came to the Prophet ﷺ. And the question of this Arab Badui, they asked, "Atukabbiluna subyanakum?" Should kiss our children? Should we kiss our children? So this question gives us explanation about the condition of these Arab Badui. They never kiss their children. The boys and the girls, they never kiss. Faqala, na'am. Rasul said, yes. Then this Arab Badui said, lakinna wallahi ma nuqabbil. But our condition, we never kiss our children. They never kiss their children. That Rasul said, awa amlik in kana Allahu naza'a min qulubikum ar-rahmah. So I cannot do anything if Allah SWT taken rahmah from your heart. So the condition that they never kiss their children, so that maybe Allah SWT taken rahmah from their heart. Okay? And then another hadith, Prophet mentioned that man la yarhamin nas, la yarhamhullah, muttafaq alayh. So this is in general, who didn't give love to people, la yarhamhullah, then Allah will not give him love. So this is important for us, in particular as a Muslim. But we see here in the hadith, Prophet ﷺ said, man la yarhamin nas, not Muslim. Man la yarhamin nas. Even in other hadith, Prophet ﷺ say, the hadith is like ladies who help a dog, thirsty dog. Then the Sahaba said, is there any good things to help animals? The Prophet ﷺ, yes. Any animal, as long as they have heart, kabid, liver. Because heart is actually jantung in Indonesia. But what is meant by Prophet ﷺ is kabid, means liver. So any animal who have liver, then we help them, so it would be sadaqah. It would be sadaqah. Okay? So this is the character of a Muslim. They give rahmah to everyone, anas and also animals. Okay? So this is some hadith that we mentioned in the last chapter. So this chapter, the continuation of the book, chapter name Bab Satru Awratil Muslimin wan Nahyu an Isha'atiha li ghairi dururah. So this special thing that important in our condition, in our community, but to cover the aura of Muslim, the bad things of a Muslim, and for how Allah SWT forbid us to spread this aura. So there is two kind of aura like body, which is forbidden to be seen for men and for women. Okay? This is aura al-jasad. But there is aura means bad things of human being, which is forbidden for us to spread this aura. Okay? And this point also important for us as a Muslim community. Okay? Because again, the point is ukhuwatul Islam or ukhuwatul Iman the strength of a mu'min is important. Previously, Prophet ﷺ gave example like a body, like a building, so it is important. Even in the beginning of Surah Al-Anfal, before story of the war of Anfal, the nasihat from Allah SWT, right after taqwa, Allah SWT give nasihat, wa aslihu dhata bainikum, and make the relation among you good. So because we cannot achieve anything without this kind of good relation. Okay? And after problem we have in the war of Uhud, we have the war of Uhud, and then there's problem. Some of the mu'min, they goes for the good things, for the mal they see in the Uhud, and then the mu'min have problem at that time. So this is bad things of some of mu'min. But then right after that, Allah SWT give them nasiha, fa'fu anhum wastaghfir lahum. Forgive them. And even not only forgive, Allah SWT said, fa'fu anhum wastaghfir lahum. And ask forgiven to Allah SWT. So this is more than forgive. I mean, for instance, in the office, we have problem among the officer. And this problem make bad to the office, to the institute in the general. So we might say, okay, I forgive you, but you should ask forgiven to the boss, to our boss, because your mistakes bring bad things to our institute. I forgive you, but you ask forgiven to the boss. This is fa'fu anhum. Give forgiven to him. But Allah SWT said, wastaghfir lahum. Ask forgiven for them to Allah SWT. It's like, I forgive you, and I will talk also to the boss to forgive you. So this is something more, something closer. Strengthen the relation of a mu'min. After that, inshallah, we can go to another point of a community is wa'fu anhum wastaghfir fa'fu anhum wastaghfir lahum wa shawirhum fil amri. After that condition, then we can have mushawara. So this is the step of a Muslim to have their strength. Mushawara is important, but because before mushawara, we need to have a good relation. We have mushawara, and then fa'fu anhum wastaghfir lahum wa shawirhum fil amr. فَإِذَا عَزَمْتَ فَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ. And then you decide something in the mushawara, and then you stick to the decision. So inshallah we'll have something. But our condition may be still in this part. Condition among Muslim, we have problem. And among the teaching of Islam, which inshallah improve the condition of a Muslim, is in Islam, it is teach to forbid, to spread the bad things of a Muslim. To spread the bad things of a Muslim. Because basically, we are human beings. We have the character of Zulum and Jahula. In Surah Al-Ahzab, Allah said, Inna aradna al-amanata ala samawati wal-ard wal-jibal fa'abayna an yahmilnaha. So we offer this amana to as-samawat, to the heaven, wal-ard, and to the earth, wal-jibal, and to the jibal, mountain. فَأَبَيْنَ أَيَحْمِلْنَا. But they refuse this amana. وَأَشْفَقْنَا مِنْهَا. So they refuse. وَحَمَلَهَا الْإِنسَانِ. Then human being took this amana. And then Allah SWT give the true character of a Muslim. إِنَّهُ كَانَ ظَلُومًا جَهُولًا. So this is the character of a Muslim in general, that we are making mistakes. ظَلُومًا, intentionally. This is ظَلُومًا. Jahula, unintentionally, because of didn't have knowledge. Zuluman, Jahula. So with this character of a Muslim, and we have the community which comprised of Muslim, it is important to have this teaching to avoid the spreading of the mistakes of others. Khair. Allah SWT said in Surah An-Nur, verses 19, which this is the only verse quoted by Imam Nawawi in this chapter. Innal ladina yuhibbuna an tashi'a al-fahishatu fil ladina amanu lahum adhabun alim fid dunya wal akhirah. So this is a reminder for people who love to spread bad things in the mu'min community. One mu'min have bad things, then he spread this bad story. The story may be truly ma'siyah, but this is not true to spread the ma'siyah of a mu'min. Allah SWT give warning here, innal ladina, the one who yuhibbuna an tashi'a al-fahisha, he loved to spread bad things among mu'min. To spread bad things among mu'min. The scholars say this include two things. First, people who spread bad things means like he spread bad things in the community. Like he spread bad majallat, for instance, books or magazine, which include bad things for mu'min. So this is the warning is for them. They love to spread bad things in the community. This is for them. The other thing is like to spread the ma'siyah of a mu'min. The bad things, the weakness of a mu'min. Okay, there is two things. To spread something dangerous in the community and to spread the weakness of a Muslim. And if we follow the story of Surah An-Nur, actually this is related with the phenomena which is really famous in the seerah of Prophet Muhammad SAW, the phenomena of fitnatul ifq. Fitnatul ifki. Fitnatul ifki is fitnah to Ummul Mu'mineen Aisha radiallahu anha. The story is famous. In the Safar, Prophet SAW take Aisha radiallahu anha in the Safar. And one of the hikmah of the Prophet ﷺ, when he want to go to Safar, then he choose among his wives. How he choose? He scrambles some Arabs, and then whose Arabs comes out, then taken by Prophet ﷺ in the Safar. Okay. So at that time, Aisha goes with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And in the late night, Aisha, so Prophet ﷺ and the people stay in one area, and the late night Aisha have some hajat. He'd like to go to toilet, maybe for today, like toilet. But at that time, of course, no certain toilet. So Aisha need to go to separate area. Okay? And Aisha is like small body at the time. Okay? So Prophet ﷺ ordered the people to go earlier at that day, and people who bring the how to say the place of Aisha. So Aisha is placed into some box, and then taken by some people. They
Caravan.
Yeah, like caravan. Right? So these people didn't realize that Aisha is not in the box, because before actually the weight of Aisha is for them is not so significant. So they think Aisha is inside. So Aisha left with the group, and then Qadarullah, one of the people also left. One of the Sahaba also left. And this Sahaba, the character is he slept, and then he wake and he found Aisha, and then he took Aisha in the camel, go back to the town. And they arrived in the town around Duha. So seeing this happen to Aisha, which opened the fitna, the possibility to fitna Aisha, then people spread this news. Actually, no one see that the something which no one see the zina, and the zina not happen. No one see. But munafiqun, they spread this khabar. So this is what means in the hadith. Okay. Even the one is Ummul Mu'mineen Aisha radiallahu anha. But again, still they spread this news. Okay. So this actually really hard even for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, until alhamdulillah Allah SWT purified the name of Aisha by revealed special ayah which mentioned that Aisha is not performing the zina. So by the ayah himself, that Aisha is purified. Okay. But this is also important about zina, because in our teaching, Islamic law, this is important to have 4 saksi. 4 witnesses. Need 4 witnesses at least. So the law or the punishment can be given to the one who performed the mistake. But need 4. And in Islam, if someone came and he report someone performing zina, Hakim should ask him, you should came with 4 witnesses. If you cannot came with 4 witnesses, then he will be mujallad, dicambuk. Dicambuk. Inggrisnya. Yeah, he will be hit. Yeah, he will be hit 80 times. Now, he came and he report that someone performing zina, but he cannot came with 4 witnesses. Then he himself will be mujallad, and then other witnesses came, and there's 2, but they cannot came with 4, they cannot complete 4, then both are mujallad 80 times each. The third coming, still less than 1, then if they cannot come with the 4th at the end, each of them will be mujallad, until 4 coming. And it is also interesting that in this sirah, there is 3 Sahaba and Sahabiyat fall into this fitna. So not only munafiq, but some Sahaba also spread this fitna. Also spread the fitna. And among the Sahaba who spread the fitna is the son of the slave of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. So at the time, the story is pretty good and goes with other stories. At the time, Abu Bakr had angry, and he came to his mother and said, "Why? Isn't it I give you anything?" But then, I forget the verse, but Allah SWT sent another verse to Abu Bakr not to do something like this. Because you give the wealth to your slave, it's not for them, it's for Allah SWT. So even if they do something bad to you, you cannot say like that. We cannot say to the one that we always give our wealth, then someday he do something bad to us. And then we say, why you do that? Isn't I already give you many wealthy? So Allah SWT want to purify Abu Bakr by remind him that this is wrong. Understand? This another story, but this is interesting. Abu Bakr is father of Aisha, the one which the topic of this fitna. So fitna to Aisha, of course, also fitna to Abu Bakr, something hard to Abu Bakr. And one of the people who spread the fitna is the one which every day is given money by Abu Bakr. So Abu Bakr really angry. So Abu Bakr goes to his house and say, why? But then Allah SWT revealed verses, remind Abu Bakr not to do like that. Because Allah SWT want to purify Abu Bakr. That he do good things only for Allah SWT. Not to expect good for other human beings. Okay? That's another story. But the point is, in this chapter, it is forbidden to spread the fitnah, awrah of a Muslim. If one Muslim performing bad things, that we should not spread this thing. We should not spread this thing. Okay? So we goes to the hadith. An Abi Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu, from Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu, Ani Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Prophet sallam said, La yasturu abdun abdan fid dunya illa satarahu Allahu yawmal qiyamah. Rawahu Muslim. That if one person he cover the mistakes of other Muslim, then Allah SWT will cover his mistake in the hereafter. One Muslim he covered the mistakes of one other Muslim, then Allah will cover his mistakes. But again, it doesn't mean that Muslim didn't care about mistakes. We care, but how we treat the mistakes is teach in Islam. If you found your friend do mistake, and then in Islam it is teach, do nasiha to him. And what is nasiha? Nasiha is you came to him, you say to him, not to spread this to other people. So if someone make mistake, you came to him. Even the scholar said, hold his hand and say to him, give him nasiha. So this is only one-to-one relation, directly, not to spread in the in the public. This is the nasiha. And then some scholars said, if then he still reviews and he is still performing the mistakes, if the mistake will be problem for other people, then it is okay. For instance, he performed bad. For instance, he sell something, and then we know in his product there is something haram, but he say to others this is not haram, and we know this. The first thing is we should come to him and say to him this is ma'siyah. But if he refuses to fix the mistakes, then it is okay for us to say to the people, don't go to this store because he sells something haram. Even he said that this is halal. This is for instance. But the first thing is to come to him directly and remind him to change. And this is in other mistake. And inshallah, this is what Allah SWT promised us. La yasturu abdun abdan fi dunya. If one person covered other mistakes, Allah SWT will cover him in the hereafter, in Yawman Qiyamah. Fair? And one of the hikmah is, inshallah, most people is easily to change in that case. If in the beginning you already say it to other people, then it is hard for him to change. Or again, his dignity will be lost. Honor, dignity is important for a Muslim. Honor of a Muslim, dignity of a Muslim is something important. What we wanted that he changed. This is what we wanted. Also with the story, with the law of zina. Why? We need 4 witnesses. Because the point of Muslim is for him to change, not to punish him in this dunya. Then we might say, isn't it not fair? We said we should remind him, punishment is not only in dunya but also in akhirah. We should remind him. Maybe in dunya not punished, but in akhirah, for him or her, there will be punishment from Allah SWT. So he need to perform tawbah. Because the point is, we want this person to perform tawbah, not to punish him or to punish her because of his or her ma'siyah. So this is the greatness of the law of Islam. The main goal is to maintain the community, to bring the community into good things. Okay? So the second hadith, وَأَنْهُ قَالَ, and also from the Abu Hurairah. So these all hadith, 4 hadiths in this chapter came from Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu. And just additional, anytime we take lessons from this hadith, Abu Hurairah have the rewards. Anytime we took lessons from this hadith, at the same time Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu have the rewards of our study. And if we perform the Amal also, Abu Hurairah have the rewards. So this is the fadl, the greatness of the Sahaba, and how they perform, how their contribution to Islam, to spread this hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Abu Hurairah said, Sami'tu Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam yaqul, I heard Prophet Muhammad say, Kullu ummati mu'afan. All of the ummah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu mu'afan, forgiven by Allah subhanahu. Right? This is good news. All of the ummah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu mu'afan, forgiven by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Illa al-mujahirin, except al-mujahirin, except the one who exposed his ma'siyah. He exposed his ma'siyah. One of the examples of the one who exposed his ma'siyah is the one who do ma'siyah in front of the people. This is exposed also. But this is clear maybe. This is clear for us. He exposed it. He do ma'siyah, for instance, he drink khamar in front of people. Maybe some people drink khamar in his room. He didn't tell anyone. This is mistakes. But how he keep this mistake for himself, this is better compared to some people he drank in front of people. He didn't care about he didn't feel shame about this. So this is mujahirun. The first person, there is possibility Allah SWT will forgive him. There is possibility. Because in this hadith say, Kullu ummati mu'afa. There is possibility. But it doesn't mean we can do it. And it doesn't mean we recommend you to do this in your home, in your room, no. Because there is another punishment promise for this also. But this is better compared to people who perform mujahirun in front of people. Okay? Because who perform in front of people, he will not be forgiven based on this hadith. Okay? Then another, wa inna minal mujahirah ayyamal ar-rajulu bil-layli amalan. Another thing is he perform in the night mistakes in his room. Okay? Summa yusbahu wa qad satarahu Allah alayhi fayaqul. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already covered his mistakes in the night. No one knows. So again, these words may be simple, but we understand if we perform mistakes and no one knows, this is because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala covered our mistakes. There is rahmah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to us. We maybe perform many mistakes, but our friend didn't know this. Even our family maybe didn't know. Even our wife maybe didn't know. So this is rahmah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to cover our mistake. But then this person, mujahirun, in the morning, he said to other people, Ya fulan, amiltul bariha kada wa kada wa kada. Hey, I do this in the night. I drank khamr in my room. I see something bad in my room. I see this in my room. Actually, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already covered his mistake, but he himself who broke this cover. This is also mujahirin. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he didn't include in the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and Prophet Sallam said, Kullu ummati mu'afa. All of the ummah of the Prophet Sallam is forgiven. So this is our character. If we do something bad, don't spread this. Do not spread this. So this will bring bad to ourselves. We might be proud of it. And this might be also sample for other people. Other people might follow this. Okay? And even other people also perform mistakes, then again give him nasihah and don't spread this. Except darurah means except he keep in this masiyah and it is dangerous for all the people, then it is okay to spread the his masiyah. Khair, maybe this is the end of our lessons about this chapter. The important thing is, if we see the mistake of our brothers, this is not our opportunity to spread. And if we feel happy with this, for sure there's something wrong with us. If we're happy to see the mistakes of our brothers, even we're really enthusiastic to spread this, it's like a good news to be spread. So for sure, there is something wrong with our heart. Something wrong with our iman. Because we should be sad about this. We should be sad if we see the mistakes of any brothers. Any Muslim, we should be mistakes. Okay? So hopefully Allah SWT give us guidance to follow the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.